The shadow of the world. Sometimes the shadow of the world is large and sometimes small. Sometimes it comes and just covers all up. A little while back, sitting in the car, driving from Vancouver back home to Nelson, BC, looking out the window, I can see the tracks across the stubble field. The mountains make a sort of melody against the sky, and the clouds look like an angel's fingers reaching for the sun. I'm riding down the highway so fast and so comfortable. My thoughts are like so many trees. Sun warm on my cheek, warmer than I've been all week. Convenience store flashing by, and the gas station dog lying out in the sun, and the blue frame house with its shiny windows and its steel roof. Look in the window there, and for a moment it's like I was looking into the shiny eyes of my own animal fate. That's the way I was thinking, my own animal fate, thinking maybe I can see exactly what they got written in there. Maybe something will open up. But it's only mirrors, and like all mirrors, everything is reversed, so it's hard to tell what's what with your own death, because that's what's written there, nothing else, just that. So what I see instead is the red willow in the ditch, and the snow on the river, and the road signs, and the sun flicking through the trees, and I can see that there's a shadow runs right down the center of the world, and there's a tree that joins some heaven in this earth, and there's a field that makes a space for all of us, and there's an edge that all can recognize, and there's a sky that holds us in her arms, and there's an earth which feeds us and keeps us warm, and there's a car that waits to take us from the darkness to the light, and there's a car that waits to bring us back, and there's a mind as big as everything, and there's a heart as big as anything, and there's a talk that tells it all, and there's a shadow that runs right down the center of the world. And there's a boundary that ain't a limit but a jest, and there's an edge that's broken just like a law, and there's a music for going out, and there's a music that takes us home, and there's a music that carries us to paradise, and there's a music that brings us back, and there's a music that's full of shadows, and there's a music that's full of light, and there's a singing in the trees, and there's a shimmer in the leaves, and the one who wants to sing always finds some. There's a short way, and there's the long way, and there's the right way and the wrong way, and the car is moving on down the highway, and there's a bee-box sitting in the field, and that hay that's lasted through the winter, and there's a broken bridge between two hills, and the shadow of your head falls upon my lap, and the river is so beautiful, it is so beautiful. It's so full of movement and light, so sure of its own perfection. An etched blue line marks the curving edge of yellow sand, a whitened tree limb juts upward, and then the flash of hydro billows takes over the old organization of the world. It's reeling out the blue field and the steel fence, black cattle spotted on the hill, the caved-in barn with Jesus Save signs, the crappy-looking green and white mobile home down in the valley over there. No leaves on the cottonwoods yet, just a little sun flickering through the trees, a brown horse with one white foot standing in the field by a big rock, highway sign with a picture of a crow.